Welcome to EMScan Lab. Today what we'll be doing is using the ERX Plus to measure the effectiveness of absorbers placed next to a low-frequency switching power supply. So we already have our power supply set up on the ERX Plus. We're connected to the EMXpert software, and in fact we've already run a scan at lower frequencies. So in this case we're running from 300 kilohertz up to 10 megahertz, and we can already see a number of harmonics of the 400 kilohertz switching frequency. This frequency is radiating from the board, and in fact we've imported a picture of the PCB to show exactly where that hotspot is located. We see it's located directly over top of the inductor, which is part of the switching power supply. What we'll do now is put some different absorber materials over top of this inductor to see if we can reduce the near field emissions. So the first one we'll try is this rubberized ferrite absorber. We'll simply place that directly over top of the inductor and see what the changes are in the near field emissions. So we'll run a scan, and we're running a spectral spatial scan so that we can see the effect of all the harmonics, not just a single frequency. In this case, we'll change the auto scale to be fixed so that we can compare directly. And if we change the original one as well, we can see between the two scans there's very little effect. It's maybe slightly lower at a few of the peaks, but the hotspot is still located directly over top of the inductor. So if we take out that material and pick another one, in this case it's a larger sheet of a different kind of low frequency absorber. We'll run the same scan over the same frequencies. And again, set the auto scale so that we're in exactly the same levels. So we can see again maybe a slight improvement over the previous one. Some of those second, third, and fourth harmonics are noticeably lower. The final material we'll choose is now this hard ferrite, similar to what might be in a EMC chamber. We'll put that directly over top of the inductor, place the board back in the same location, and do another scan. So now this one shows very interesting results in that the peak levels are slightly down, but you can look at the spatial scan now and see a very marked reduction in the fields directly over top of the inductor. If we compare this to the other absorber materials, we see that they could lower the level slightly, but the distribution was in the same location. So with this hard ferrite material, you can see maybe it's having a very good effect on those fields, absorbing a lot of those fields, reducing the local energy, but it's just simply too small to capture all of that energy. So in this case, what we could do is try a larger sheet, see if that has a better effectiveness on capturing those fields. So there's many things that you can try, and you can see with ERX Plus, in just a few seconds we can sample those fields. So with this system, it becomes a very fast trial and error exercise, where as many materials as you have, you can try those out exactly in your lab, on your benchtop, just like this. So again, thank you for joining us at EMScan Lab. If you have any questions or comments, you can post those below. And if you want to see this system for a live demonstration, you can phone us or contact us by email, and we'll be happy to come in to do a free demonstration. Thank you.